catch him in bed with another guy. Now, if that's not enough, I catch him in bed with another guy, comma, Devin Pridemore. So, we've got both their names. You know, thank you. Who's a rat? Now, as we all experienced 2 years ago, the FBI has very little sense of humor. So this guy's in jail. The guy who put up Who's a Rat is now locked up for 8 years. I don't know if he was really selling pot, if he wasn't selling pot. He just got 8 years for selling pot. The site is still up, however. This is a site of everybody who is known or accused of being a government informant. Their name, their picture, who they've ratted on, what they've done. Here's a sample. This is Thomas Evans, 32, from Massachusetts. Usually does his snitching in Danvers, Beverly, Mattapan. He's white. He's a paid rat for the Massachusetts State Police and DEA. He's a drug use informant. There's his photo. Looks like a, I don't know, school book photo. Other rage sites. There's a lot of rage sites targeting individual people and individual companies. You don't like T-Mobile? T-MobileSucks.com. You don't like this particular guy, John Grogan? Truthaboutgrogan.org. Combined rage sites, the Rip-Off Report. Anybody you've done business with you think has done you wrong, their name and company goes up there. Example. The stained glass people, Mark and Jay Shirley. Follow up to see if anyone has been able to locate or recently come across Mark and Jay Shirley, the stained glass people. And a whole story about how they took money for a job that they didn't do. Now, 1 in 10 people in America now have, probably 1 in 100 people in this room have personal blogs, but across America now, 1 in 10 people have personal blogs. And they write about their friends and they write about their family, and they have no stop button. They write about everything. Here's a woman going through an ugly divorce and decided to blog about it. And by the way, not only did she blog about it, she put up a whole YouTube video, and she posts to YouTube every few days. Here's an example of what she put up on the blog. She says, "We never had sex. He said it was because he had high blood pressure. I accepted that. Then, last year I found Viagra, porn movies, and condoms. Maybe I should call him up and ask him what he wants to do with the condoms." Okay, mind-boggling to me that people write about this stuff on the net. I'm old school, but this is the new reality. Even newspapers, even supposedly reputable newspapers, you get arrested for anything, they put your name, the arrest, and the photo up on their website. I mean, they're really considerate. They put next to the photo, so-and-so was charged with DWI. The gallery represents the charge at the time of the photo. Newsday will not be updating the status of these cases. All are presumed innocent unless proven guilty. Gee, thanks, Newsday. This is up there forever. And if Newsday decides to take it down, it's in the Wayback Machine, it's in archive.org, it's, cached somewhere. Even if this guy was mistakenly arrested for the rest of his life, there you go. Oh, I shouldn't zip past this. This guy's mother was dating somebody, and this 14-year-old kid thought that the guy was kind of a bad guy. So he got together, I guess the little rascals with video cameras, following the guy around, and they caught him messing around with a girl, videoed the whole thing, and then put it up on the net with a whole narrative scrolling across the bottom and little arrows saying who it is with a little note under the other woman, the mistress. Frankly, the most dangerous thing is a 14-year-old guy with a video camera. Now, not so public stuff, but stuff that investigators and other people looking at you use every day. The appropriately named MIB, the Medical Information Bureau. Every time you apply for insurance, every time you make a claim, every time you have a medical test, all your HMO stuff, in there or in ISO. There's 2.